It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Listen, ladies, this video's for you because I've been watching the stuff that's going on with you ladies and your dating lives, and I feel bad. Like, I really feel bad because a lot of you don't know what's going on. And the reason why you don't know what's going on is because you've been lied to. And I said this a bazillion times, but basically what you've been taught about how guys view you when it comes to sex and how that plays into how much they like you and respect you, etc., is a lie. And I'm going to be talking about that. You always hear this thing of, well, if I have sex with him on the first date, he's not going to respect me, or he's not going to call me back because he got what he want already, and a guy's not going to wife me up if I have sex with him too quick, and all this nonsense, right? Now, I'm going to explain this to you so you can really understand what's really going on and understand why it's bullshit. Okay? Now, let me use an example real quick. Right? Now, there's this restaurant called Paul's that sells burgers. It's like a burger joint that's in Manhattan. It's a really good restaurant. Anyone out there, I recommend you go check it out. It's like on Bleecker Street area near Manhattan, or 2nd Avenue, somewhere around there. But anyway, this place sells good burgers. So I walked by there one time and I was like, I'm in the mood for a burger, right? So I went in there and I ate the burger. So basically, I went in there and I got what I want, right? I got what I wanted, which was the burger. Now, the burger was really good. It was like one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. And I went back there like 2 or 3 days later. Why? Because I liked the burger, which is why I came back. Okay? Now, I remember I went to this other spot, and it was some other restaurant downtown or something, or some spot, and I wanted a fish sandwich. I was like, I'm in the mood for a fish sandwich. That's what I want. So I walked into the store and I got a fish sandwich, and the fish sandwich was horrible. It was disgusting, and I never came back. Why? Because I didn't like the fish sandwich. Okay? So basically what I'm trying to get to here in these examples is, when a guy has sex with you and he doesn't call you back, or he's not, hitting you back up or whatever, it's not because you gave him the sex quick. It's because he didn't like it. He wasn't into you like that. Either he wasn't into the sex, or he just didn't like you in the first place. Do you understand what I'm saying? If he liked you, if he liked the sex and he liked, your vibe or whatever, he will hit you back. It doesn't matter when you gave it to him. So and let's take this further. Let's say that because a lot of you ladies say, oh, well, I want him to get to know me first, and then if he gets to know me, he's gonna like me, and then when we have sex, it's gonna be cool, and then he's gonna want to be with me. No. All right, listen. Let's say that same fish store, the fish sandwich place I went to, right? Let's say I went in and I checked out the store, and I looked around and looked at the ambiance of the store, and then I got to know the employees there. But for some reason, I didn't buy the fish sandwich yet. I was like, you know what, I don't want the fish sandwich yet. I'm gonna go to this other store and buy some French fries or something, and I'll come back later to the fish store, right? So I come back later. I wait to eat the fish so that I don't eat the fish today. I eat it 2 days later. I come back to the store and I eat it, and guess what's gonna happen? The shit is still gonna taste terrible because it's gonna be made by the same fucking chef, and it's gonna taste the same. So what difference did it make that I waited? Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? And the same thing with the burger thing. If I like the burger so much, right? It doesn't matter if I did it a week from today to eat it. Either way, I'm still gonna like the burger because it's made by the same fucking person who's gonna make the burgers anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to you, when it comes to sex, it doesn't matter if you're giving it to him today, or you're making him wait till 3 weeks from now. If he likes it, he's gonna come back. If he doesn't like it, he's not gonna come back. It's that simple. It doesn't matter when you give it to him, and let me wait 90 days and all this other bullshit. Now, see, this is where it gets tricky, because you might say, well, if it doesn't matter when I give it to him, then and if he's gonna like it, then I could still wait, and if he likes it, then he'll stick around, and I wouldn't have to have had sex with him early and whatever like that. Now the tricky part about that is that if you wait too long, then he's gonna move on. He's not really gonna be that interested. Like in another example, I went to this other spot with my friend. My friend was like, "Yo, this other spot got some good food." And, I like food, by the way. That's why I'm using a food example. Anyway, so he says, "Yo, this spot got this shit is great. It's delicious, all this other shit." So we get there. Place was crowded. And they was like, "Yo, it's going to be like a half an hour wait." So we're like, all right, fuck it. The half an hour turned into an hour. I said, fuck this shit. I'm leaving. You understand what I'm saying? And who knows, I could have loved the fucking food, but I'm not waiting that long. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you make the guy wait, it backfires on you because he doesn't want to wait that long for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, you gotta really take heed to this shit. It's not about, if I make him wait, he's gonna get to know me and then he's gonna really like who I am. And the funny part is that sometimes a guy will get to know you and then he won't like you because he's gotten to know you too well without sex. You gotta remember, if you're fucking a dude, you understand? He's a lot of times, if you fucking a guy, he's going to, all those little flaws you have, because none of y'all are perfect, all those little flaws you have that piss him off might not piss him off that much, because he's like, yeah, she annoys me a little when she talks too much, but at the same time, the sex is the shit. But if you ain't giving him no sex, all he has to do is focus on that annoyance of you talking too much or you doing whatever, and that intensifies in his mind. He's like, yo, this chick is whack. I don't feel like being around her anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like he's going to focus on all that negativity, even more because he's not getting sex. You understand what I'm saying? And of course, there are other factors of why a dude is going to, not call you back and leave after you fuck him. Sometimes, guys know that if they keep, talking with you and messing with you, that eventually you might want it to turn into a relationship. And he doesn't want a relationship with you, so he just has the sex and then calls it a day and keeps it moving, right? Also, he could have just, wanted sex from you, and that was it. He could have just wanted the sex right there. Doesn't matter. It could have been the greatest sex ever, and he's just like, yo, I just wanted sex, and I'm done, and that's that. You understand what I'm saying? And that doesn't necessarily mean he didn't like you, he didn't like the sex. It's just that he just wanted the sex. He wants to move on and do other shit, right? Now, and this is the part you ladies really need to understand, because I know a lot of you are saying that, well, I've heard from guys, and guys say that they won't wife you up if you have sex with them too early, which is bullshit. And what a lot of guys say, and you guys need to stop saying this shit, and I've said this a million times. What a lot of guys say is they'll say, well, if she had sex with me on the first date, then she must do that to every other guy. And I've said this a million times also, is that when a guy is saying that, if he says, you do this and that means you do this to every other guy and you're a slut and blah, 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 he's basically putting himself in a category of every other guy, because he doesn't feel like his mind is not, he's not a type of dude who actually believes that a chick would want to fuck him that quick, or like he doesn't believe that he's that interesting, that maybe you have never really messed with a whole bunch of dudes like that, but something about him made you want to do that to him. Or even if you do mess with a lot of guys like that, he's one of those insecure dudes that he feels that if you do that to a lot of different dudes, that you're just going to do that to him and fuck another guy, and he doesn't have what it takes to keep you and all this. It's a whole bunch of shit like that. Because this is the thing. A real fly dude, a dude that's confident and knows what the fuck he's about, and all the cats that I know who's on some fly shit, that understand what the deal is, they're going to expect a woman to want to fuck them, and expect for a woman to want to be down with them like that when they first fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? A dude that's fly like that, he's going to expect a chick to be all over him. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's that dude. So when you run into a guy who's saying all this, oh, I would, I don't like when girls fuck on the first date, and she's doing that to every other guy. It's all that insecure bullshit on his part. You understand? He's putting himself in a category of every other dude. Also, the funny part is I've coached you guys and I've worked with guys who fuck chicks on the first date or within the first week of knowing them and wife the girls up. They do this. I personally know guys who have done this over and over again. I've seen different guys do this all the time. And the reason why, and ladies, listen to this. The reason why is because, and I've said this a bazillion times, there is a difference between what people say they will do and what they will actually do. I'm going to say that again. There is a difference between what people say they will do and what they will actually do. You ladies should know this. Y'all do this shit all the time. You understand what I'm saying? You say you're going to do one thing and you do the other. And guys do that shit too, especially when it comes to this topic. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was in high school and I had a friend, and this dude, he was talking shit about this other dude that was in the school or whatever, and I know why he was talking shit about him, because basically my friend liked this chick, and the other dude got with the chick, so he got mad and was acting like a bitch because the other guy was fucking with the girl, right? So he's just talking shit about the dude, and he's like, yo, blase blah, that cat is whack, and he a pussy, and all this other shit, right? And then I said to him, I was like, yo, like, why you hating on the guy? Like, what's really good? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, fuck that dude. If he's, I smack the shit out of him, and I don't care. He could step up to me. I smack him, blah, blah, blah. So basically, word got around that he was talking shit about this other dude, right? Next thing you know, other dude confronts him. And my boy kept talking about, I'm going to smack the shit out this guy. If he come up to me, I'm going to beat his ass, whatever, right? Dude comes up to him and says, yo, what's good? I heard you was talking about me. And the funny part was the dude didn't even come up to him as if he was trying to fight him or anything. He just came up to him and was like, yo, what's good? I heard you been, what's the problem? What problem you got with me? Son, this cat, my friend, I ain't never seen no one bitch up this quick. He was like, nah, I wasn't really saying, I wasn't saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like looking at this dude like, what? And then when the guy left, I was like, so what happened to all that shit you was talking about, how you gonna smack him up? You understand what I'm saying? Like, people, they say shit because they feel like they're supposed to say it, or they're saying it just to make themselves look good in the eyes of everybody else. See, so when guys are around other dudes or whatever, they'll say some shit like, oh, I ain't gonna wife up no chick who's fucking with me on the first date, because everyone expects a guy to say that, because everyone sees that as something wrong, which has been people have been conditioned to see that as wrong. So then they talk shit about it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was at this bar, and I was watching the Mayweather fight, one of the Mayweather fights, and this dude, he was talking shit about Mayweather, like, oh yeah, like, yo, I smacked the shit out that nigga, he's whack, he can't fight, blah blah blah, and yeah, I'll just come up to him and punch him in the face, and he's talking all this shit, and I'm like, and I'm thinking, yo, yeah, do you really think this guy would really do that if he just met this dude, like, he's just gonna punch him? You know what I'm saying? This is the heavyweight. He not a heavyweight. I don't know what the fuck is he. Light, middleweight. I don't know. Y'all gotta correct me on that. But the nigga boxes for a living, okay? And you talking about you just gonna come up to him and knock him out? You're not gonna do that. Even though you're saying it because you want to look like you a big tough nigga, but you ain't gonna do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, there's a difference between what people say they will do and what they were actually going to do. Because you think a dude would, not wife up a chick that looks like Megan Good. If y'all seen Think Like a Man, you know how sexy as hell Megan Good was looking in that. You say a chick like her who is cooperating, who's bringing shit to the table, you think a dude is not going to want to wife that up just because she had sex with him on the first night or the first week? Come on, son. This is what I'm trying to tell you, ladies. Like, y'all stay believing the hype. Y'all stay believing the nonsense. And this is what fucks up your dating lives, because you start thinking, oh, let me not have sex with him, let me not, be sexual toward him, when what these guys want is a woman who's going to be sexual toward them. While you're doing that, while you're chilling and you're laying back trying to keep your legs closed, there's another chick who's trying to holler at this dude, who's giving him what he wants and leading him in the direction of him even thinking about wanting to be with her on a serious level. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't ever think, okay, for a second. Don't ever think for a second, as real talk. As awesome as you are as a woman, as awesome as you are, as awesome as you think you are, right? A man does not care when he's first meeting you. You know what he cares about? He cares about how awesome the vagina is at first. Then once that shit is happening, then he's like, okay, you know what, she's cool. Let me either I'm gonna still fuck with her because I liked it, or I'm gonna not fuck with her because I don't like it. The thing is, a lot of you ladies are scared of rejection. You're scared that, oh, I don't want him to have sex with me and never call me again because your ego can't take it. But the thing is, it's not about that. Look, have sex if you want to have sex. I'm not saying you have to fuck every guy that you see, that you just meet. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is when you're out here dating, and a lot of you ladies, y'all know y'all want to have sex with these dudes. Y'all don't want to wait 90 days and all this bullshit. So if you want to have sex with a guy, have sex with a guy and enjoy it and have fun. Do you understand what I'm saying? Enjoy the moment. Be present in the moment when this shit is happening. And then, you keep it going after that. If the guy decides he wants to still see you, he will call you. If he doesn't want to, he will not call you. And a lot of times it doesn't necessarily have to do with him not liking you or not liking the sex. Like I said, sometimes it has to do with, oh, he's not ready to be in a relationship. And you might not be either, but that's how he's going to take it. So he's not going to call you back. Or, he just wanted the sex. And if the reason is he just didn't really like you, then that's whatever. He just didn't really like you. It's not a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said before, in other videos, a guy does not have to like you to have sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, I just wanted y'all to take heed to that, to really, really understand what's really going on out here. So you ladies don't sit there and go about the shit all wrong, because a lot of times you miss out on a good dude because you're sitting there making him wait, and then he ends up losing interest. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you wanted to have sex too. Now you missing out on some good sex because you think, oh, well, I'm supposed to wait or he's not going to take me seriously, because you've been listening and been conditioned by the bullshit. And these guys have been conditioned by the bullshit, which is why they're saying that same stupid shit about, oh, I'm not going to wife up a girl who fucked me on the first night. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you right now, if you're listening to this, you need to take heed to this and understand, and don't listen to the nonsense. So if you're on a date with a dude and you're interested in him and you want to have sex with him, have sex with him. If you say, well, you know what, I don't feel like having sex tonight, don't have sex tonight. You know what I'm saying? Wait till the next day or whatever. My thing is, you have to fully be you and do what you want, and not sit here and think that, oh, there's some like law that says, well, if I fuck him today, he's, I really like him, so I'm gonna wait and not fuck him. Do you understand what I'm saying? It don't work that way. Once he fucks you, once he has sex with you, he's either going to be like, okay, I like this, or I don't like it. And that's that. You understand what I'm saying? But I just want to hit you ladies with that. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and also click the link below and sign up for the newsletter. This is for everyone, men and women. Sign up to the newsletter. Click the link below. Go to my site, MrLocario.com. Sign up for the newsletter, because you get free books and free podcast on game, exclusive shit that I don't put up on these videos. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you go and subscribe, and and click the link below. Go to MrLocario.com.